Hey, we are live. We're back.
We're back.
Yeah. And actually, it feels like it wasn't as long of a time between lives this time.
Yeah,
Seems like it kind of flew by pretty quick.
yeah. Because we're doing stuff.
Yeah. Time goes by faster when you're doing stuff and you're out
Yeah.
and traveling and exploring. And yeah, we want to say hi to everybody in here tonight. So apologize if we miss anybody, but we're going to try to go through here and say hi to everybody. So our Epic RV Adventure is in
Hello.
here. Hi, Papa Drew is in
Hey,
here.
Drew.
So thankful that your RV survived the deal out
Yeah.
there in California. There was some
That is
wildfires,
insane.
and it looked a little crazy there for a little bit. And me and Drew were texting back and forth, and so glad that worked out.
Yeah, I'd have lost my mind.
Yeah. RV traveling MIA researcher John Bear.
Hey, John.
Hey, John. Sarah's in here from
My girl
Alabama.
Sarah. Bama.
Yeah.
Jabama.
Alabama. Susan is in here. I'm assuming Johnny's with her. Hi,
Hey,
Susan and Johnny.
guys.
Hi, guys.
Long
Yeah, we
time no
just
see.
left them last week, and we still got some ice cream in the freezer. We'll
Yep.
probably eat some of that tonight
Yeah.
after we get done going live.
Yeah, because it's hot.
Yeah,
Could use some ice
it
cream.
is hot out. And Dave's Great Adventure, Greg and Shelly are in here. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Good to see you guys. They're up northwest.
Yeah.
Washington, I believe they're in. So yeah, that's cool.
Which is hot up in the northwest, too.
Yeah, they're getting a little heat wave going on up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, we hope that everybody had a great Independence Day. I'm going to keep saying hi to everybody, but I just wanted to say that, first of all. Nursing Our Travel Bug is in here tonight. Hi, guys.
Hey.
It jumped on me there. Lee is in here. Bill is in here. Over the Hill RV. Hi, guys. The Brazen Brits. Present.
Present.
They're here. Hi, guys. And we're going to see them next week. We're going to talk more about that here in a little bit. That's going to be fun. Cruising Grandma. Hi, Cruising Grandma. I think that's the first we've seen Cruising Grandma in here. So if it's your first time in here, definitely welcome. And thanks for coming along.
Name.
It is cool. Cruising Grandma. Boondocking with Boomer. Hi, guys.
I like that name.
Yeah,
too.
that's a cool one, too. Yeah. Don Ritchie's in here tonight. Miss Diane.
Hey.
Mrs. Diane.
Mrs. Yeah, get it right.
Fix myself there. Artist on the road. Hi, guys. Yeah, she laughing about Jabama. Yeah. Southern Oregon, Don Ritchie from, and then Boondocking with Boomer is in Canada.
Canada.
Hey.
Canada, eh?
Hey. All right. Good deal.
Oh, that's funny.
And it looks like our moderators are welcoming everyone into the live stream tonight. So thank you guys for that.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. Hey, from Texas, David H. is in here. Yeah, we had a great Independence Day. We had actually a great couple weeks. We were down in the Winston-Salem area.
Mhm.
And yeah, we didn't really do much for the actual 4th. We just kind of hung out and tried to stay out of traffic and everything that was going on. Well, everything was kind of canceled.
Yeah.
So it was a bummer. There was no fireworks where we were. We looked up, there were originally supposed to be fireworks.
We could hear people doing fireworks.
Yeah, and
Like
then
people, just residential people.
yeah, it was like recreational
Yeah.
fireworks. It wasn't like
It's better than nothing.
yeah. Looks like Karen English is in here from Dallas, Georgia. We've been through Dallas, Georgia before. Rode motorcycles through there. Pretty part of the country. Don't make fun of my accent. And K&R, Kyle from K&R Destinations is in here. Hi, guys. Yeah, I was hanging out with them yesterday on our Epic RV Adventures live stream. We were talking about weights and scales and weighing your RV and being safe on the road, which is all really important stuff. So if you didn't catch that, it was on Tech Talk Thursday. Yeah. I can edit that stuff out when I make a video, but in live, you can't really do that. But yeah, I was on Tech Talk Tuesday yesterday on our Epic RV Adventures channel. And yeah, if you're wondering about weights and sizes of RVs and being safe, go over there and watch that, and you'll learn some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Our last live was actually from Hendersonville, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Just south of Asheville. And if you're keeping up with the channel, our last video that just came out was from the Biltmore.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Gorgeous.
Awesome place. If you get a chance to go, definitely do that.
Yeah, the must.
It's a little expensive. We mentioned that in the video. It's a bit pricey, but when you hit, we do a lot of stuff that's really cheap or free.
Yeah.
So when we hit stuff like that, we can afford to splurge a little bit.
Yeah.
And you're not going to pass these things too many times in your lifetime.
Yeah.
So when you see stuff like that, you really kind of just got to take advantage of it.
Yeah, I think for some people, when you hear it, you say like, "Oh, go visit this big house." Well, it costs $64. You're like, why would I go pay $64 to go look at a big house? But it's so worth it. I mean, you see more than just a house, so
it's an estate.
We didn't know what to expect, so it was worth it.
It is crazy insane.
Yeah.
And thank you, Papa Drew, for posting up the link to the Wag Swag store.
Yeah.
Just got done working on the Wag Swag store. Added a bunch of new items in there, a bunch of new designs and colors. Before we only had logos on one side of the T-shirt. Now we have logos on both sides on several of the items in there. Bunch of cool new stuff in there, and a percentage of that goes to veterans.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that more here in a second.
Okay.
Also. Yeah, and our Epic RV Adventure is reminding everyone that if you got your Vets to Vets United shirt, make sure that you get on your social media and you post a picture and you use the hashtag RV for Vets. and if you go on Instagram, you can actually follow that hashtag just like you would follow any other account. And you get alerts every time someone uses that hashtag. So it's really cool to go on there and see everybody wearing their shirts, because
it has been cool.
Yeah, because you put faces with names of people who purchase stuff.
Yeah.
And it just everybody looks so happy.
Yeah.
Wearing their shirts and knowing they were part of helping a greater cause.
Yeah.
And so we're going to talk some more about that in a little bit too, because when people ordered their T-shirts, they had the opportunity to leave comments. And we have collected some of those comments. We're going to share some of those comments with you tonight. So hang out for the entire live stream. And we have a very special ending to tonight's live stream. So make sure that you stick around. If you're watching this on a replay of the live event, and if we're getting boring, skip to the end and just at least watch the last minute or two of this live stream, because it's very special for us. And we'll talk about that more here in a little bit. So yeah, Vets to Vets United, we got our shirts. We're all excited. I've actually posted some pictures. I need to collect some more pictures and make some more collages and post those up of people wearing their shirts. But really great. We've heard back from Terry from Vets to Vets United, and she's just over the moon.
Yeah.
They're back.
Still living on the high.
Yeah, they're back to work and training dogs, and she said that pictures and stories will be coming soon on their social media platforms so that we can see where the money's going.
Yeah, how.
And we can see how it's helping.
How it's affecting
those veterans. Yeah. We'll pop back over here to the comments and see if we missed anybody. I think everybody's kind of just saying hi. Foreverland RV is here. Hey, guys, Chief and D, and we're going to see them tomorrow. Because they are they're right down the road from where we're staying at right now. So we saw them. They came up for the Vets to Vets United fundraising donation, and we get to see them again. So that's cool. Yeah. Cynthia said that they received their shirts and they'll post a picture. Awesome. We can't wait to see it. James Cantonese is in here. Hi, James. KNR said that he had a blast hanging out with us yesterday and the Mega Channel. Without joking. Our the Mega Channel. Yeah, they're funny.
That was a fun video.
Yeah, just put your pics up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can even hashtag on YouTube if you are a YouTuber. And you put in the description of your video, if you put hashtag, you can put up as many hashtags as you want, but the first 3 hashtags will actually show under your thumbnail, and so people can follow hashtags on YouTube also.
Oh, cool. So
if you're wearing your shirt while you're shooting a YouTube video, make sure to hashtag RV4Vet, and we'll find that video and we'll watch that video too. Yeah. 3 for the Road is in here. Hi guys, how you doing? And love you, Dustin and Leslie from Washington. Can't wait to post pics of our shirts on Red Friday. Yeah, make sure you're wearing your shirts on Friday. You can wear them any day of the week, but red is more significant because, and the reason we made the color of the shirts red is for Red Shirt Friday. Remember, everyone's employed is what red stands for. Ron is in Oklahoma City. Hi.
Oh,
and we've been through there on our travels. And we might be passing through there
potentially going back to Oklahoma City.
because we are actually in the planning phase for our next calendar year of travel.
Yeah.
Penciling it in.
Yes.
We're making a plan.
Yeah. I have to have a plan.
Yeah. We're not booking like that far out because
No.
if something happens, we have to get back home for a family emergency or whatever.
Yeah.
You don't want to have to cancel a bunch of reservations.
Yeah.
So we have like a tentative plan, and we will generally book, a few months out if we can, but we don't want to go too far.
Yeah.
And then have to cancel like 20 reservations. So yeah, Ron, if we do pass through Oklahoma City, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
And we'll hook up and hang out for some
As of right now, we will be.
As of right
going
now,
through
our plan
Oklahoma
is
City
to go through Oklahoma City. And he said he'll cook, so we're sold.
Oh, well, yeah. You had me at your cooking. Because I don't like to.
And DD214 inside knowledge. Yeah.
Yeah.
So DD214 alumni. Yeah, that's like a little thing saying I'm retired from the military. When you retire from the military, for you civilian folks, you get a form. The form number is DD214. List everything you did in the military,
Yeah.
and you're out. That's the last thing they put in your hand when you're walking out the door retiring from the
It's
military.
like your military resume.
It really is. Yeah. Yeah. And so yeah, Bill said that Niagara Falls was pretty cool over the 4th of July. So we were planning to go to Niagara Falls. We didn't make it up there, obviously.
We would have been there the 1st of June.
Yeah,
if we would have been able to go.
Yeah, if we would have still stayed on that course, we'd probably be up in like New Hampshire, Connecticut, maybe Pennsylvania, Rhode Island-ish, somewhere. Be heading back down this way. But
we're going to cut over and go down.
Well, we'll hit it again sometime. We will make it out to Niagara Falls at some point.
Yeah.
And I hope that you enjoyed it out there, Bill.
I can imagine any fireworks that were done out there.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
And K&R said they got their pictures up with their shirts. That's cool. I saw yours. I think I included theirs on the collages that I posted up. And yeah, thanks, Drew, for throwing that up. I appreciate that. Yeah, anything that people post up on our PayPal or any super chats, super stickers, 100% of that goes to veteran organizations, and we're currently looking at a couple of organizations. We're coming up. We missed May. Yeah. We were supposed to make a donation in May.
Yeah.
We were stuck in Georgia and Alabama because of the deal, and so we didn't get to do that donation. No. But we held on to that money, and we've added it on to what we've gotten for the next 3 months. So now we're like 6 months worth of money to give away. But we kind of
we're torn.
Yeah, we probably need your help. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let us know what you think we should do. We have a couple of options here. So the first option is when we get to the first part of August, we're going to be over on the east coast of North Carolina, somewhere in that area. That doesn't really matter. What we need your help for is deciding, should we take all the money from the whole 6 months and give it to one organization? Or should we take that and split it into two organizations? Now, I will tell you the amount's probably going to be about, if we split it, it's going to be about $600 each to each organization. If we do it one lump, it's going to be somewhere close to $1,200 to that one organization. So, yeah, let us know what you think. Should we give it all to one and make a big donation, or should we break it up
the wealth and give it to
and two smaller ones?
Yeah.
I'll tell you some of the organizations I'm looking at. One of them provides kitchen goods for homeless vets. They place the vets in a home.
In a home, yeah.
And their organization basically just gives them their kitchen appliances, dishes, silverware, all that stuff. So that's one organization we're looking at. Another organization is an organization that focuses really on the military spouse,
which is different, and I like.
Yeah, and they really work with counseling those spouses, and some of these are spouses of veterans who have committed suicide, who are one of the 22 that we lose a day to suicide. So they need help and counseling, and sometimes financial help and support and getting back on their feet, because you do lose some benefits.
They are the breadwinner.
You lose some benefits when your veteran passes away for any reason. So those are two of the ones that we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
So just let us know what you guys think. Let's see what the consensus is coming up with. Break it up. Boondoggle Boomer says. And let me go back here and say thank you, James.
Yes,
we appreciate that 100%. That is going to whichever one of these or one or both that we decide. So we appreciate that. Brazen Brits say split it. RF RV said they already gave their opinion in person. North Carolina, visit Camo Dave. Okay, yeah, we'll check that out.
Okay.
Break it up. And then we have another super chat over there from JG1982. Thank you. We appreciate that. RV Life is a good life.
Yes,
it definitely is. And 100% of that donation will go to this next organization or both. It looks like Divide It. Susan says Divide It. So it looks like Divide It is kind of like the consensus. But we'll keep it going if you have another opinion as we keep talking, then just let us know. But I don't think anybody said just lump it up. Yeah. Everybody's kind of said divide it. So, and thank you so much, K&R Destinations, for that.
Thank you.
100% going to vets, and we can't wait to give it away. That's one of the things that we have really missed.
Yeah.
I mean, even though we only missed one because we only do it once every 3 months, if you miss one, man, 6 months is a long time to sit and wait to be able to give some money away to vets. Yeah. But we scratched the itch with Vets to Vets United.
Yeah. That was.
So they were there. That's a whole different thing than what we do on our channel. But that felt great to be able to help them and to meet them. So that was great. And they said thank you for all you do for the vets, and thank you for helping us to help those vets. We could not just give away this much money on our own. Effort. I mean, we really rely on our community to get this money to give away to veterans, and we love doing it, and we can't wait to do it. And I think that would be cool too to do the two separate organizations, because you can, even though you're giving less to each organization, you are giving recognition, or you're helping shine a light on both. Yeah. So even if you can't give more, if you just get the word out there about both of them, maybe other people will donate directly to their organizations. Yeah. So it probably would be better to go with two. Now we will do our research like we always do with these organizations. We'll make some phone calls and talk to the leadership of these organizations. Make sure they're legit, because I know that you are all trusting us to make sure that your donations go to the right place and it goes to an organization that's going to benefit and handle it appropriately. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we owe that to you at least, and we will definitely do that. Yeah. So thank you all for that. It does make a big impact, Sarah. Yeah, we love doing it. It's got some more splitting it up here. Hey guys, Papa and Nana, Lenny. Yeah, they're I don't know where they're at right now. They're out west somewhere. I don't know. And Kirk is in the house. Hi, Kirk. Hey, good to see you, man. Hey. And thank you for all you do in the RV community. Carol says thank you. We appreciate it. It really is a pleasure and an honor for us to do it, and it just feels like it gives us a purpose when we're on the road. Yeah. And it's a good distraction. And at the end of this video, like I said, at the end of this video, you're going to see a big reason why we do this stuff. Is Scout hanging out in the window? Scout is up in his tank. So you see that lit place up above Leslie's head. Scout is in there.
He's been a little Debbie Downer today.
Yeah, he's all like, didn't want to come out today. Just kind of hanging out under his log, looking all depressed.
He had like the hangover look, like the half open eyes, and he barely hold his head up. Like he had a rough night.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So we didn't mess with him.
No, he's hanging out in there. We were thinking about getting him out, but he was looking all mad. So I was like, well,
yeah, he had the look like, don't even think about taking me out. So I was like, okay, I won't.
Looks like Foreverland has a contact if you lose your D214. let him know. I guess he can work something out where he
We've
can
known people who have
help you out.
lost theirs.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I think wasn't it Dave's dad lost his?
Yeah.
Or it was almost unlegible. You couldn't read it because it had been scanned and scanned and scanned, so it wasn't the original anymore. So
Yeah.
either way, if you are military and retired and you have trouble finding D214, contact.
I have to ask Shauna. They ever
Foreverland.
figured that out.
They're the ones. So yeah. Slipped a little something in his water last night for celebration. Yeah. Hey, I want to go back to this Vets to Vets United. I'm going to take this banner down because I'm going to show some other stuff. But I wanted to talk about some of the comments that people left when they purchased T-shirts. Yeah, because there was an area in there, and if you didn't catch that, sorry about that. But there was an area in there where you could leave a comment, and I think there's one name in here, and it's a person that they purchased in honor of.
Mm-hmm.
But people who made these comments, I didn't put names on there because I didn't have your permission, and I didn't want to, have to go through all that. So I'll just put up the comments. These are all comments from people who purchased T-shirts for Vets to Vets United for the fundraiser, or who made a donation. So This one is in honor of my son, Operation Enduring Freedom, Dad, World War II, father-in-law, Korea War, grandfather, World War I, and 2 great-grandfathers in the Revolutionary War.
Military family.
Holy crap.
A lot of military history.
That's a military family right there. So thank you for supporting, and thank your whole family for serving, because it looks like everybody has served at some point. So,
is there anybody in the family who hasn't served?
It would have been a shorter list of people who didn't serve.
Yeah.
As one, it says, we are both vets, and our 7 kids are all serving.
That's 6 too many.
Yeah.
For us.
While we appreciate your kids' service, why did you have 7?
You should never be outnumbered. That's just my motto.
Yeah. This is a hostile takeover, man.
We have to have the upper hand.
We only have one. And
it takes both of us to handle
we have to have the high ground.
Yeah. We seriously. Sometimes I doubt we even have that.
Yeah, so thank you for your service. And we're RVers and veterans and RVing are forever in our hearts. So thank you so much for that. My father served in the Army for 30 years, proud military, and all I do to protect us. So 30 years is crazy. I know there's total, just the channels on the back of the shirt.
Yeah.
246 years of service
to
the military, and several of those channels had members who had served 30 years or have served 30 years and are still serving. Yeah. So we'll bounce back over to the comments and see what we got here, because I don't want to get too far behind. Yeah, it looks like, yeah. Drew said, happy birthday. Yeah, yesterday was my birthday. 35. And man, it feels great.
In your dreams.
Yeah, I'm 35 with several years experience.
35 and counting.
Yeah, more happy birthdays. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. I wasn't going to mention it tonight, but thank you, Drew.
He owes you one.
Yeah. Whoa, Nelly is in here. Hi, guys. How you doing? And everybody's kind of saying they got their shirts. Papa and Nana's Great Adventure got their shirts, so that's cool. Thank you, Drew, for throwing up that link again. I appreciate that. Yeah, crazy history of these people that we're talking about. So yeah, and John Zellers, thank you so much. We appreciate you, man.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I just get blown away when people donate. I just can't believe how generous people are to giving. And man,
especially right now, it's nice to know there are still generous people in this chaotic world right now.
So much bad news. There's so much bad news,
negativity,
that we just, man, we love to be a part of good news stuff.
Yeah.
And we are glad that you all are too. So we definitely appreciate that. Lee says hot. fixing to have our 2 kiddos on the 19th. Boy. Oh, well, congratulations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's from Lee Hilton.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Drew was saying thank you. And thank you, Bill.
Thanks, Bill.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Man, I when people super chat, it's so, I feel like thank you is just not enough. You know, it's not super chat, thank you. But I mean, man, I wish I could put into words how much it really means to me. And I'm telling you, stick around to the end of the video and you'll see how much it means. That will put it into words for me. So stick around to the end, please. Lenny said he was Vietnam era, brother was Desert Storm, dad was Korea, cousin Marine Corps.
Wow.
And I know Lenny is a retired New Orleans police officer. And I mean, I cannot tell you how difficult a job I think the police have right now. And
yeah, more than ever.
My brother was in law enforcement. So thank you, Lenny, for what you have done in your service. So, I mean, as much as we love our veterans, we love our first responders also. We cannot say thank you enough for what they are going through right now, because it's hard work.
Yeah,
and it's not a lot of pay. And not going to get into the politics of it, but I just appreciate our peace officers. KNR had 5 good friends, one still serving, uncle and multiple cousins. So thank you all for your service. RV Weekends, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you.
Mom, daughter, and sister of vets. So thank you to all of those people in your life who have served. Thank you so much, and we'll make sure that money goes to the right place in honor of your veterans. KNR said, how was dinner at the RV park restaurant? It was pretty good.
It was great food.
There's
a lot of food.
Yeah,
it was good.
They have a restaurant right here in the RV park, and
we'll probably be there a couple times.
Yeah, really small little
not
little
expensive.
Place. Yeah, mom and pop little place. Yeah, and it's really good. I had catfish. And
I'm all for supporting my local restaurants.
That's right.
Very much in favor.
Yeah. So thank you. It was great.
It was
and
great.
Thank you all for all the happy birthdays. Thank you so much. Won't get going to kids in this live. Yeah, we've heard some stories from Foreverland about kids and stories. So yeah, we'll get some more of those tomorrow when we hang out with you guys. Susan said, you were born the year we got married. Oh, yeah, man, that was 35 years ago. Congratulations on your 35th year of marriage. Yeah, and Jay said his donation was in honor of his 4 uncles served World War II, including one who was taken prisoner at the Battle of the Bulge.
Oh, wow.
So, and I might have that comment in here somewhere, so you might see that one again. Yeah. I put a bunch in here. I jumped. Hang on a second. Let me get back up here. Yeah, thank you all for helping. Yeah, I'm getting back there. All right. Yeah, bless our first responders. Thank you all so much for all the support to our first responders and all that. Brother did 20 years. This is JG 1982. Brother did 20 years in the Marines. He had trauma but stayed alive. He took some bullets. Yeah, man, thank you so much, and so thankful that he was still around, because if you watch the end of all of our videos, we honor fallen heroes at the end of all our videos, and they're the ones who weren't so fortunate. But thank you for everybody that has served, and has family member that served, everybody that bought T-shirts in support of your veteran or in honor of your veteran. We thank you for that. Let's get back over here, and so we're there we go. One person said, in memory of my husband, United States Air Force vet and dog lover. So I'm assuming that her vet is passed on.
Yeah.
So condolences there, and thank you for your service. One says, I'm a veteran, RVer, also have a YouTube channel and support this cause. Served 2 deployments, Bosnia and Iraq. I want to help my fellow brothers and sisters. So thank you for your service in Bosnia and Iraq. In support and honor of my dad, who was a Korean War vet. So thank you for your service there. This one is pretty unique. So I'm an ambassador for Mission 22, also disabled Vietnam veteran, retired Air Force after 20 years.
Wow.
And for those of you who don't know what Mission 22 is, Mission 22 is the organization that helps get veterans help so they don't become one of the 22 per day.
Gotcha.
Because 22 vets per day commit suicide, and it's because they can't deal with either their physical pain, their psychological pain, or the stress or whatever. It's pretty overwhelming, and they need people like you from Mission 22 to help them out. As you will see, this next comment.
I remember seeing that one when it was posted originally.
This person bought a shirt and left this comment, and man, my eyes sweated a little bit when I read this. And it says, "My son was a Marine and also took his life." So that's why we do this.
Yeah.
The veteran that we help provide a dog to, it could save their life. It really could. So it is a big deal. It's a big impact. It's only a $22 T-shirt, but man, everybody just stepped up. I know we're talking this to death, but I just can't thank you all enough. Man, it's crazy. I have a wonderful Vietnam veteran, hubby, and brother who served in the Vietnam War, and father in World War II. I salute all veterans and thank them for their service. And thank you. Yeah, I wanted to say I missed it on the one that was an ambassador for Mission 22 and also Vietnam vet. This one mentioned Vietnam vet. Mm-hmm. Vietnam, for those who came back from Vietnam, they didn't get the welcome back like we got.
No.
When we came back, people were lined up at airports with flags and posters and banners and welcome home soldiers, and we love you and miss you and all this stuff, and glad you're safe. Vietnam vets didn't get that. No. They came back to a totally different country. And so I want to be the one to personally tell you, if you are a Vietnam veteran, welcome home and thank you for your service. You deserve that. Let's go back to the comments. Bill Gorman, well, he wants to know where all the good food's at. Come on down. We're just south of Richmond, Virginia. We didn't even mention where we're at.
No, we're in Petersburg.
Yeah, and we went and saw some really cool stuff today.
Yes.
Civil War stuff. So,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know how that's going to go.
Yeah.
On the channel. We're going to show it anyway. Look, it's controversial right now.
Yeah.
Part of our history. People gave their lives for their country, for their flag at that time, whatever flag they fought for. We're going to show it.
Yeah.
I don't care. That's all I'm going to say about it.
All right.
Thank you, John. Thank you so much.
And you.
Donated $22. And we know why
that
you donated $22. And thank you. And each and every one of those $22 will go to try to help either a spouse who is dealing with someone they lost, or a homeless vet, and maybe get some dishes or something cool. It's going to be something cool next time. And we're looking forward to it. And we may even have some fellow YouTubers with the time.
Yes. We might have some guest donators with us.
Yeah, that will be fun.
That would be cool.
That would be really cool. But thank you, John. We appreciate that so much, man. And for those of you who don't know, let me give John a quick plug here, because John is an RV traveling MIA researcher, and what that means is he looks up and researches missing in action, prisoners of war, history of veterans that you may not know, the family might not know, and told us a ton of information about your uncle, your family, because your uncle served in World War II.
Yeah.
He dug up a bunch of information and blew your family away.
Yeah. My mom is like on pins and needles waiting for for his contact to hit the K's and see if there were any letters retrieved.
Yeah, and
she's dying to know.
It's great work that John does. He has a YouTube channel, so go over there and give it a look. He interviews veterans. He tells their stories. He interviews family members of past wars, and they tell their stories. And just, I mean, it goes back, and you'll even hear like old phone calls and old recordings and old pictures of those family members, and the great grandsons being able to hear the voice of their great grandfather from the conversation that their great grandfather had with their great grandfather who just went to war. It is crazy, but it is very cool. So please go check it out, and thank you, John. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. My father was a vet and worked together to help vets get VA benefits.
That's good, because
a
most
good cause.
don't even have a clue where to
Yeah.
start
Yeah.
in getting benefits.
And that was Forever Best Friend that made that comment. So thank you for that. Yeah, a lot of vets have no idea what their benefits even are.
Yeah.
How to
What's
file.
available.
And so you'll see like these homeless vets, and you'll see veterans who maybe served a tour in Vietnam, 2 years in the Army total or whatever, and then got out, and they think they have no benefits.
But they do.
But they can't. They do. They just need to be educated. They need to somebody to help them navigate the VA system and to be able to go in and be seen and checked out, and maybe get help through nonprofit organizations to get placement into houses, to get dishes, stuff like that. So that's the kind of stuff that we're trying to get done. And the organization Veterans Landing in Ponca City that we donated to does that. They help vets navigate their VA process, amongst many other things. If you want to see all of the organizations that we have donated to, you can go to our website at waiverwags.com and go on the RVing for Veterans tab, and it shows all of the organizations that we have donated to, what day we donated, how much we donated to them, and links to their website in case you want to go donate directly to them or want to check out what some of the stuff we're talking about. Yeah, I think they're talking about. Hey, I wasn't crying, Sarah. I had something in this eye, and then I had something in this eye. It's very dusty in here.
Yeah, I must be slipping in my house duties.
It's very dusty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Are we catching up? Wag swag. Yeah, it's all part of the history. Yeah, it is Foreverland, and like I said, we're not going to talk too much about it, because one of the things we decided when we first started the channel is we're not going to talk about politics. We're not going to talk about religion. We will, however, get a little bit into that stuff if it directly impacts our RV travels, and we feel like that information can help other RVers navigate their full-time RV life or their RV life. We will talk about that stuff. But we won't get too in depth, and we won't throw our emotions into it. It will just be the information.
Yes.
So we completely take our emotion out of it. Although
Some people can't do that.
Off camera, we do have our opinions and we do have our emotions, but I just don't think it's productive on this platform. No. So we're just not going to do it. But thank you for the comment. Susan said they gave in honor of their son Johnny Campbell, and we've learned a little bit about Johnny and his service. So thank you to you and your son for their service, because the family members serve too.
Yeah. So
I don't care what you say. If you're a mother, father, uncle, aunt, spouse, whatever, if you have a soldier, sailor, marine, or a veteran, somebody that is serving overseas, especially in deployment, that's stressful.
Yes. Because
you don't know if, or when, or if they're going to come home, or in what state they're going to come home in.
Yeah.
Because stuff changes.
Drastically.
Yeah. Even if it's not physically, things change when you deploy. It happens.
You don't get the same person back. Same person that left is never the same person that comes back.
Yeah, and there's really not a lot you can do about that.
No, you can't. But you just have to know that going into it. Prepare yourself that who you said goodbye to is not the one you're welcoming back. Totally different person.
Yeah, and Karen said thank you to the Vietnam vets. Also, thank you. And thank you to all vets. But I really just wanted to say that because Vietnam vets had a tough time coming home.
Yeah, they did.
Bill said, my dad was in Korea. I'm disabled vet. Brother was Air Force and one in the Navy. Also, uncle retired RA Navy, and cousin retired chaplain from the Navy. Oh, wow. That's a lot of service.
Yeah.
That's a lot of service, Bill. Yeah. Jumped again. Yeah, no problem, John. We appreciate what you do, so we have no problem talking you up a little bit there. We appreciate you. Lee said Uncle's in the Navy in Vietnam was never the same when he came back home, from what Mom said. God bless all of our veterans, active service members. Yeah, thank you to him. And a lot of people don't like to talk about it. I will talk about it to some extent.
Yeah.
But there are some things that I don't talk about. There's some things that I have still not talked about. That's just part of the deal. So the last one, did we show that one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's show this one. This is from another comment from a person who either purchased a T-shirt or made a donation.
Yeah.
I have a lot of veterans in my family, including my brother, who's living with PTSD, and I think this is a great idea to help veterans. And yeah, that's another reason too. We were just talking about it. You don't come back the same person, and whatever we can do to help someone's transition be successful, and instead of going down that path of the 22. Man, we're willing to do that. We'll do whatever it takes. So we appreciate that. And it looks like our community feels the same way, and we definitely appreciate you. I'm a disabled vet. I do what I can to help other vets in need, and we do our best to live and love one another. And I'm not going to say his name, but this was our second highest donor that made this comment.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't have made this goal without all of you helping. So appreciate that. Retired Army, 25-year disabled vet, first in Iraq, Freedom 2003. He said the video of the Marine with the Rottweiler really touched the heartstrings, even after all these years. And yeah, that was Robert, who was on with me on the first half hour of the event, and got to meet him in person.
Yeah. Henry.
Got to meet Henry, the Rottweiler, and he's a mix of something else too.
Yeah.
But Henry's a sweetheart.
Had a little
yeah, actually, all of the veterans
were
great to meet in person, and it was just great to see their pups and
I really liked the poodle. The steering poodle was Jasper.
Yeah.
Jasper was a cool poodle.
So that was really cool, and we're so glad that we got to share that experience with you through the video and through the donation. So if you haven't looked at the video of us, because I know a lot of people skipped watching that last video because they had already seen us raising the money and the live event and the presenting the check, and then after the check we went live for a couple minutes and told how much we raised.
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, oh, well, I didn't know. But if you haven't seen those videos, and they're on our channel, our Epic RV Adventure and Happy Place Diaries, we all did our own little version of that check presentation of that day. All the videos are different. And you'll see stuff that you haven't seen before, and you actually get to see some of the pups and some of the real interaction. So you'll see more of that stuff.
Oh, look.
Hey, little baby.
There's a newborn baby. Oh.
She squirreled.
Sorry.
She saw the baby.
That's adorable.
All right, let's go back and see if we're missing anybody in the chat. Hit the thumbs up. Yeah, I appreciate that. Petersburg and Fort Lee is a very unique installation. Yeah, we drove around Fort Lee today.
Yes.
All the museums are closed.
And Sarah, I'm assuming because right when the gate we went through, when you go right in, is the Riggers. School. I mean, yeah, they got the big wings and it says Rigger in it. So I'm assuming that's where Jeremy went for his training, was Fort Lee.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
Jeremy was
unless it was somewhere else and they had moved it to Fort Lee.
Well, maybe that too.
Because Jeremy was in quite a while ago. He's probably close to he's probably 30. Yeah. I'm 35, so he's probably 30.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I used to convince visitors that the sounds of the Fort Pickett was actually ghosts. Yeah, this is picking at me for getting something in my eye earlier. Onions, onions. Man, onions will jump up and grab you. Your eyes start sweating and stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Artists on the Road asked, is there any organization that set up pen pals for deployed soldiers that may not have someone back home to send them letters?
I want to say there is. I want to say I've heard of something like that. I don't remember where I heard it.
I have to get on the Google.
Yeah, you'd have to ask the Google. But yes, I do believe there is an organization of some kind that can give you a name.
Well, there's definitely organizations that send out care packages.
Yes, they do that.
But I don't know if they gather names of soldiers who really don't have family or don't have any. I'm sure there's an
I wanna
organization out
say
there like
yes.
it. So hop on the Google
Mhm.
and see if you can find one. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Just to write soldiers downrange, because I mean, you'd be surprised what a morale boost a letter is, even if it's from someone that you don't know.
Yeah.
Because at least you know somebody cares. It's kind of like when you go.
It doesn't matter what age you are. You like to get
You
mail.
like mail, man.
It's something about getting
You
mail.
like mail. You're like, woo, I got mail.
You see something and you can't wait to open
Yeah.
it.
That's why I was kind of bummed when AOL went away, because the little dude be like, "You got mail." I'm like, "Yeah, dude." Oh man, is anyone seeing more state parks being closed or limited due to increase? Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the state parks are still closed. Depends on what state you're in. A lot of the Corps of Engineers are still closed.
Yeah.
Militaries are opening back up for reservations now. We've already booked several more military places. So
Yeah. Now in Georgia, they're open.
yeah, Georgia, they were open a while back. So yeah, just check with your states. And I think on Drew's channel, on Papa Drew, if you hop over him, he has a tool that will help you navigate through all that, what's open, what's closed, all that good stuff. Drew, if you have a link to that video, throw that up and help Forever Best Friend navigate their way through the state parks.
Yeah.
Mike's here. Hi guys.
Hey.
Hi Mike. Mike Manjo. Good to see you in South Carolina. Yeah. Oh hey, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize who that was until it just hit me. Yeah. Yeah, good to see you too, man. I'm like, oh, good to see you. What? We saw you. Hey. Yeah.
A short TBI moment.
Hey, I had brain injury, man. So, yeah, I guess you're talking about husband. Ford Family Folly says my husband never talks to me about his time in the service. He only talks about with his buddies he served with. That is so true.
Yeah, that's the majority.
Leslie has probably overheard some stories that she had never heard before.
I was about to say, that too, that I have heard most of the stories that I have heard have come because of our group, especially our motorcycle group.
Yeah.
You know, all the guys sitting around, you know, thinking the women are gaggling behind them about other stuff, but women multitask, and I can gaggle and hear a whole conversation at the same time. And I catch stories, and in my head, as I'm talking with these women, I'm like, ooh, I haven't heard that one before. That was a new one.
Yeah, and that is so true. We're more prone to share with people who were
similar situation.
in a similar situation.
Yeah.
And I've told Leslie stories.
Yeah.
And it's not that I don't want to tell you the stories. Yeah. It's just that it's easier to talk to people who can relate.
In depth.
No, it's very, very vague. And I don't. And another thing is, I don't want to get into details.
Yeah.
With Leslie, because I was a medic in the Army, and
yeah. Well, and I don't need the details because I know.
Yeah.
Like
it was not
know.
Good. You don't want to.
I have a weak stomach, so sharing that with me would not go well anyway. It's best that those details are left out.
Yeah. Oh, where we at? It jumped again. Man, we got a bunch of comments.
Yeah. Let's see how far back do we gotta go.
Traveling crazy. My dad was in Pearl Harbor during his time in the Navy. We never knew anything about his service until we were all adults. That's crazy. He didn't even say he was in the service at all. That's crazy.
Pearl Harbor is I don't want to say beautiful because that was a bad scene, but what they have put there in honor is beautiful.
They did a great job of honoring those.
And it's very surreal.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful surrounding.
Yeah,
so the backdrop for it.
When you think you're in Hawaii and it's paradise.
Yeah.
Something so horrible happened there. You know, in paradise.
They did a great job of honoring those heroes that fell at Pearl Harbor.
Yeah,
for sure. Jared and Ginger are here from Okinawa.
Hey.
Hey guys. Can't wait till you guys
get
back. Yeah, good morning. Can't wait till you guys get back to the States and get set up in your RV, and hopefully we'll cross paths with you guys and hang out. Even though you're a Marine, it's okay. All right.
We still like you.
Bill said, so how young are you? So yeah, Bill, I'll stop lying. I'm 42.
Yeah.
Years young.
Years young.
Yeah. So they're all saying hi to Joe and Ginger. Hi, guys. And, oh, said thanks. Lucy heard you say that word. Now it's going crazy. Yeah. Let me scroll through here. You gotta make the sound effect when you're scrolling. Pew, pew, pew.
That's not what they say.
Yeah.
Sound.
Pew, pew. American.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mrs. Diane says that her son is a Marine. So thank you to your son for your for his service.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Let's go and look at the rest of these comments.
Okay.
All right. These are if you're just joining us, these are comments from people who purchased T-shirts for the Vets Vets United or made a donation, and they left a comment when they checked out. I'm a veteran. All three of my sons have served or are currently serving.
Oh.
So thank you for that. And this, she said, my late husband was a Vietnam vet, so purchased this in memory of David W. Sprang, U.S. Army.
Yeah.
That was the one and only name that I said that I was going to include because she included his name, so she's cool with us talking about her veteran. And sad that he is no longer with us, but thank you for his service and thank you for your service as a spouse and supporting your Vietnam veteran. And this says, we are guests in the USA, but we still appreciate everything that veterans have done and continue to do to make the U.S. and U.S. allies what they are. It is a great cause, and I'm so happy that we can help. So even those who are visiting our country or here, working on a green card or working on citizenship, they recognize that the U.S. is a great place to be, and they appreciate it. And another tough one here was...
I remember this when I was posted too.
Yeah, my son was one of the 22. And so that's definitely sad. And, man, I don't even know what to say. That's why we do it. That's why we do it, to try to prevent it, And, man, we gotta get that number down. 22 is way too many. Yeah. If I was 19 when you was born. These dad landed on Anzio and was part of liberation of Rome. Wow. Susan said, you're making us go. Well, that's crazy. Thank you for your service. Yeah, we're young and yeah, it was really nursing our travel bug. It really was a great experience to be able to visit Pearl Harbor. We were stationed in Hawaii for 3 years.
Yeah.
We would never been able to afford to go to Hawaii.
No.
Back then, we were stationed in Hawaii. Lauren was actually born in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And so that's why your cousin was stationed at Pearl Harbor when we were there. And so we actually had to tour a submarine.
Yeah, because he was a senior
submarine
chief in the Navy.
Yeah, so that was super cool.
So he took us on his sub.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
And super chat there from Profound Seeker. Thank you so much. And we'll make sure that goes to a very good cause. Yeah. Coming up very soon.
Very soon.
To a YouTube channel near you.
That's right. In fact, the next live, it
we
should have already donated. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got to get on the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to get working. True. So crazy. Thank you, Ford Family Fund. We appreciate it. No one supports vets more than other vets. Military families take care of our own. We love our new red shirts and wear them every Friday. Here's a little more. Hope it helps. It definitely does help. Every little bit does help. And you should see, well, you will see, and you have seen the look on these people's faces.
Yeah.
The look
they're not expecting it.
Yeah, the organization's faces when you give them anything.
Yeah.
And you can go there and give them $10. They'd be like, thank you so much. Yeah. But when you go up there and you give them money, you can already almost see the wheels spinning in their head.
Yeah.
On what they're planning to do to help veterans.
Yeah.
And that look in their eye.
They got so many ideas.
It's priceless. And then when you hand over that check and you see that look in their eye where the wheels are spinning on what they're going to do to help vets, that's when you know you made a good decision on who you gave that money to.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah. So thank you. And you are all going to be a part of it. Coming soon.
That's right. real soon.
Yeah, we can't wait. Um, you put a couple of remembrance pics of two of his friends that passed away in war at the end of your videos a few months ago. Yeah, and I remember getting requests for those. So the way we do that at the end of our videos is if we don't have any specific requests, I always go off the anniversary date of the day that that service member made their sacrifice, and lines up with the date the video comes out. Unless we have people like Mrs. Diane who send us a message and say, hey, I know someone or I have a friend of someone who lost someone in combat, who died in battle, and send us that name. We'll do the research. We'd be happy to add those people at the end of our videos. As a matter of fact, I just finished up with, there was someone sent me like a group of 5 or 6 that died, I guess 4 that died in the same vehicle. Separate those out in 4 separate videos because each one of those deserves their own recognition. But yeah, more than happy to do that. If you know someone, you have a hero that was killed in action that you want us to honor, it would be our pleasure to do that. So yeah, coming up, we got a bunch of cool videos coming up to Winston-Salem and Durham, and now we're in Richmond. We're getting some cool stuff. We're heading up to the Brazen Brits.
Yeah.
Hang out with them. We're going to show some how-to stuff.
Yeah.
Or how-to not stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you and Lawrence better not screw up these projects.
We'll try. We'll do our best.
You won't screw up these projects.
Yeah. I want to say thank you to all the moderators tonight who have done an outstanding job of dropping links and welcoming in people that we didn't catch, and all that good stuff. We definitely appreciate the moderators. So they do a great job. We want to take a second to thank all of the folks who left a super chat last time live, and that was Gregor Miller, Blue Wave Odyssey, K&R Destinations, and Mel Nitty Living Free Zip Codeless. So thank you all for your super chats last month, and next month when we come on, we'll be saying thank you to those of you who donated this week.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Now we're going to get into the hard part. We're honoring a vet tonight at the end of this video, and next week will be the 15-year mark of the date that we lost this hero. His name is Jared Douglas Hartley. He was killed in action on July 15, 2005. His vehicle was hit by a vehicle-borne improvised explosive device, which is basically a vehicle packed with explosives that drives into your vehicle and detonates. And when that blast happened, it blinded the driver, and the driver was unable to see or steer or know where he's going. But Specialist Hartley stayed exposed. He was a gunner, so he was exposed. He stayed exposed through radio communications. He kept trying to communicate with his driver to navigate them to safely save the vehicle from crashing. They didn't know at the time that the left side tires were blown out from the blast. So when the truck came back down, the truck started barrel rolling, and Specialist Hartley was killed in that incident. And so he saved his friends' lives that day. And it's harder than I thought it was going to be.
You're doing very well.
Sorry. What I didn't tell you about the rest of the story is that I was the driver that day. I'll eventually get good enough at this that where I'll be able to tell the whole story someday. So thank you, Specialist Hartley, for your sacrifice. It'll be 15 years next week, and thank you all for watching. I'm going to go ahead and cut to the part where we honor him because I'm getting a little choked up. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys next month on our live. Stick around, help us honor Specialist Hartley.